Hey there, Cherie here, author, international speaker, change agent, coach, and the founder of the new and emerging nonprofit Women Rising. Today's conversation is about one of our superpowers: astral travel, disassociation, lucid dreaming, time travel. It's interesting how closely the spiritual realm parallels mental illness. Have you ever wondered why there's no research around what happens to us when we disassociate? I've always wondered that. Do they think we just disappear? Like evaporate? I don't think so. We know that when a person has an adult traumatic event, that there's documentation of numerous people having similar kinds of experiences, right? Like being able to watch their doctors working on them during surgery, or, being able to be witness to events that happened in the room while they were unconscious, right? And we can also, people that have near-death experiences, they can experience, often experience different realms. They watch what's happening in the room, same sort of thing. Those of us that disassociate have much the same experience. We can watch our bodies be persecuted, or we travel, we get the hell out, right? Astral travel is the ability to project ourselves in another time, in another reality or dimension. Lucid dreaming is the ability to be awake and affect the events of the dream. The dream. So does the dream mean that we have to be laying down, it's dark outside, and sleeping? Or can we go into a dream state, such as meditation, with our eyes open? Right? My last shrink says to me, I see you. You have all the right facial expressions. Your responses are right on point, but you're not in there. I don't know how to help you, but you're not in there. Okay. I was grateful for his honesty, but what do I do with that? Right? What do I do with that? If I'm not in here, number one, right? If I'm not in here, where am I? And number two, if he doesn't know where I am, and he doesn't know how to fix it, then who does? Right? I went to healer after healer after healer, and they brought me home, right? And I'd feel slightly better or different for a few days, but then I was right back where I started, feeling empty and hollow, like I could see the world, but I couldn't touch it, right? So I'm so used to going in and out, in and out, in and out at the slightest discomfort, right? That I leave, I bump up against something, I'm out without the tools to bring myself back in, right? And we talked about that last week. We gave some exercise around bringing ourselves back home. It's very, very important, right? So, somebody else bringing me in didn't keep me here, right? So I dive back into the books, right? Because I was right back where I started. And I follow my nose, and it leads me to astral travel, to time travel, to lucid dreaming. These abilities are the same action or process, the same result as disassociation. We're making the choice to leave our bodies. And we're interacting with other dimensions, visiting different realities, right? It's a choice and a very, very treasured skill. Only, the spiritually learned can accomplish this, right? Although the government does train their highest spies to take their essence into different spaces and to see, So, all right? That is a very, very different conversation, right? The only difference between the two is one is a choice and one is a reaction. Today, it was a choice the first time that we did it, the first time that we needed to do it. We already knew how. No one had to explain it to us. We had just come from there. Our magic was still intact. And here's the thing. We did come back in the beginning. But trauma after trauma after trauma, we forgot where home was. Right? We forgot where home was. And we forgot how to get back in. So, number one, take a bow. Because how cool are we for being able to do that? For already knowing how to do that, right? Now, those out there that do research, You know, those that look at the world through these adult eyes, look at us through these adult eyes, they're trying to fix us. And what if we don't need fixing at all? What if we just need to understand what we're doing and how we're doing it, right? I mean, these kids, we were superheroes. We were superheroes, for real. So here are a few tips for turning your reaction into a choice. Because here's the deal. Right now, your magic is using you rather than you using it. So we're going to flip that switch. Now, 1, each morning check in. If you can see yourself sitting there, drop into your body. Take your awareness to your fingers and your toes on each foot. Pick a finger and toe and find your pulse there, right? Yeah. Check in. You're still breathing, right? Number 2. Spend 10 minutes in silence. Now, I know you don't have, so you're going to say you don't have time, or that you can't sit still, or that your mind's too busy, but you can. You can if you choose. And in this silent time, we have a gap, we have space for a new and different thought. It's like a reboot, right? 3, check in periodically throughout your day. Are you watching yourself move through your day? Are you seeing the world through your eyes, right? And we gave you a lesson last week, or a little tool, a little exercise on pulling yourself in, right? 4, let go of the label. We get so attached to the validation that the label seems to bring us that we totally buy into the idea of illness, right? Release it. Create ceremony. You can write down all the words that show up in your mind around the word disassociation. I love this, right? You know, write them all down. Say them out loud if it feels right, and then burn them, right? With the idea that all that old language is going up into the universe with the smoke to be recycled. And finally, do some research. Research astral travel, lucid dreaming, time travel, right? Let your curiosity guide you like a child on a treasure hunt. Here's where you got tangled up. Your child self didn't disappear when bad things happened. She used her magic and she got the heck out of there. And our adult, rational minds cannot fix this. We have to retrace our steps using our magic today. We have to remember, because you did that. And today, you can make it a choice, right? Now, I really want to speak to you about what you're bumping up against in your life. So please reach out at support@CherieDoyen.com. And remember, I have a map and a flashlight, and I'm ready to come in after you, right? And get you out of there, if you choose. Now, just like the amazing, resilient dandelion, when we fly, we multiply.